Hello everyone, welcome to our presentation of Microsoft Build 2023. I'm Justin, your Mantium mentor for today. I'm the product manager here at Mantium with a passion for AI and building products that make AI more accessible to everyone. We know how crucial, accurate, and up-to-date data is for informed decision-making in software development and business, and that's why we're here to showcase Mantium's capabilities in streamlining data integration and transformation from diverse sources like Slack, Notion, and Zoom. Our goal is to help you maintain data currency in vector databases like Pinecone, while making it easy for you to connect and utilize ChatGPT with your private data. As you watch this demo, you'll see how easy it is to customize ChatGPT to respond to your specific needs. With Mantium, you have the ability to create a unique personalized plugin app that is tailored to your data and your audience. Gone are the days of relying on generic chatbots that don't fully understand your audience's needs. With Mantium, you can easily upload your own dataset and start training ChatGPT to provide tailored responses that are relevant and accurate. Whether you're looking to improve customer service, enhance user engagement, or provide helpful insights, Mantium makes it simple to create a chatbot that truly stands out. With just a few clicks, you can build a powerful tool that leverages the latest in AI technology to deliver exceptional results. And the best part? You don't need any coding experience to get started. Mantium's intuitive interface makes it easy to create and deploy your chatbot in just a few simple steps. This demo will show how Mantium easily aggregates and syncs with various data sources, simplifies data transformations and enrichments, and deploys the infrastructure for a ChatGPT plugin, all in our no-code platform. We'll be using a fictitious company called Manatee Search as our example, exploring a ChatGPT-like experience where employees can ask questions about recent conversations, internal policies, and job descriptions. Let's start by discussing the complexities of Microsoft's reference architecture. Microsoft's sample application provides a powerful integration of ChatGPT, enterprise data, Azure OpenAI, and cognitive search. The features include chat and QA interfaces, options to help users evaluate the trustworthiness of responses, data preparation, prompt construction, and orchestration of interaction between ChatGPT and cognitive search. Settings directly in the UX to tweak behavior and experiment with options. With manual plugin development, first you got to get the documents, then clean, split, format your data, create API, deploy API to cloud provider, set up cloud provider, generate the embeddings, set up the vector database, and then install the plugin. As your Mantium mentor, I'm here to show you a simpler way that doesn't sacrifice functionality. With Mantium fully managed plugins, you just connect or upload your data to Mantium. We automatically clean, format, host everything you need for the plugin, and then you would enter the Mantium URL and OpenAI's plugin, and you're live. Mantium streamlines data aggregation and syncing from various sources, automating the process for an up-to-date knowledge base, making it easy for you to get your private data ready for ChatGPT or other AI use cases. Our platform simplifies data transformation and enrichment, fostering robust datasets with ease. By integrating Mantium into your existing systems, custom code and complex infrastructure are eliminated. Our API-first approach seamlessly connects data sources while we handle the data pipeline complexities. Let's explore how Mantium can revolutionize the way you utilize ChatGPT with your private data within our example community, Manatee Search. Let's dive into one of the key features that make Mantium so powerful, our Mantium connectors. These connectors allow you to bring together data from various sources like SaaS services, spreadsheets, wikis, and cloud storage providers. With our extensive connectors library, you can seamlessly integrate and sync your data. Let's connect and sync a Notion source into Mantium using our Notion connector as an example. Now I'm going to choose a connector. I navigated toward the connector libraries to select the Notion connector. I'm going to authorize to Mantium. We use OAuth 2.0 to securely connect the account to Notion. I'm going to select the pages that I wish to bring in and click Allow Access to grant Mantium access to my Notion data. I'll provide a name and complete the connection. Now that I have a connection, I'm going to build a Notion data source that uses that connection. I'll provide a name here as well and select my seek frequency from the available options. I will save it. Now that the data source is built, I will start my first sync. And that's it. You've successfully connected your Notion source to Mantium. Your data will now be synced based on the frequency you chose, ensuring your ChatGPT models have access to the most recent information. By using Mantium connectors, you can effortlessly bring together data from various sources, enabling you to create a robust, up-to-date knowledge base for your AI experiences. Now that we've completed the sync with Notion, let's head over to the data sources section to verify the connection. As you can see, Notion is now listed as a connected data source. You'll also notice that Slack and Zoom are already connected, showcasing the ease with which Mantium can aggregate data from multiple sources. With Mantium, you can bring together diverse data from services like Notion, Slack, and Zoom, creating a comprehensive and up-to-date knowledge base for your ChatGPT models. This seamless integration simplifies the process of managing your AI data pipeline, allowing you to focus on what matters most, building exceptional AI experiences for your users. Now that our data sources are set up, let's dive into creating datasets specific to each data source. We'll start with creating a dataset specifically for Slack and applying transformations to make it more useful for our AI models. From the Mantium dashboard, I'll navigate to Datasets and click New Dataset. I will name it, then select the source created in previous steps. And now the source data is syncing to my custom dataset. Now with your Slack dataset created, it's time to apply transformations that help refine and optimize the data for AI models. We'll start by applying the combined rows transform. With this transformation, I want to take my channel data from the timestamp human readable column, we'll name the destination the same, and concatenate the text data so it combines all of the data in my Slack channel by day. Once the transformations have completed, you'll have a Slack dataset that is more robust and useful for your AI applications. Mantium streamlines the process of transforming and enriching your data, ensuring your AI models have access to the most relevant and up-to-date information possible. Let's repeat the process for Notion, but this time selecting a set of transformations specific for its data. Again, we'll navigate to Datasets and click to create a new one. We will name it. And select the Notion source configured in previous steps. Now that my dataset is in sync with the source, it's time to apply transformations that will help refine and optimize my data for the AI models. Once again, I will use the summarize transform. This time I will use it on the content column, which contains the text from my Notion pages. I'll create a new column for the destination called summary. And once again, using the GPT 3.5 Turbo model, which I need to select my OpenAI key for. Now I will save and run the transformations. Now that the transformations have completed, we're ready to move on to our final dataset, Zoom. Creating a dataset for Zoom is no different than what we did for Slack and Notion. We'll navigate back to Datasets and click to create a new dataset. We will select our Zoom data source and name our custom dataset. And we will save this, which will kick off the job to sync the data set with the data source. Now we can apply transformations that will help refine and optimize my Zoom data. First, I'll start by applying a transcribe audio. What this will do is it'll take the content from the recording column, create a new column called transcription, using Whisper from OpenAI, so I'll select my credential. And with the transcription, I'll want to summarize the text that gets generated. So the new column that will be created in the previous step is transcription. I'll name my destination column summary, and I will also indicate in the prompt that the transcription is the column I want to summarize. Now I'll want to save and run my transformations. And now that the transformations have completed, we are done with building our datasets. Now that we have 3 continuously syncing datasets for Slack, Notion, and Zoom, let's combine them into a single dataset for a more comprehensive AI application. First, we'll create a new dataset using the previously created custom datasets, and we will name this My Combined Data. Now we will wait for the dataset to sync. With your combined dataset created, it's time to apply some transformations that will help refine and optimize the data for the AI models. For this, Mantium made it easy by introducing a wizard to get it ready for plugins. First, we will select the dataset that we created, the combined dataset. We will be using OpenAI to do embeddings during this process, so I will select my key, and we will prepare the dataset. Notice here that we do have a set of advanced and standard options. Standard here would just mean that I need to indicate which column contains the text that I want to use. For this instance, in all three data sets that we created and combined, it is the summary column. So I will do this, and Mantium will automatically apply the set of defaults to get the data ready. After Mantium prepares the data, we do provide a preview showing you what the new data set would look like. We are indicating the column that you identified contains this text, which is summary, and the three transformations we did, which is cleaning it, splitting it, and embedding it. The next step, we'll send our data to a vector database. Mantium is designed to be flexible and adaptable to your specific needs. We support a variety of other vector databases such as Redis, Milvus, Face, and more. This will ensure that you can choose the best fit solution for your unique requirements. For our demo, we'll be using Pinecone. Next, as part of the final step of the wizard, I will be defining my plugin information. So here, I will be providing it a user-friendly name that will be referenced to within the Mantium platform, name for ChatGPT, as well as a description for my plugin. And I will create the plugin, and I get provided the information needed to bring over to OpenAI. Now that we have our data ready, we'll use the ChatGPT plugin to ask a few questions. Our Manatee Search wiki on Notion contains comprehensive information on the company, including product details, sales team operations, engineering processes, product planning, and marketing information. The Zoom calls feature company and sales meetings, while the Slack data covers internal company discussions on product development and other company information. The first question we're going to ask is to give an overview of some of the most recent user feedback about Manatee Search. This particular piece of data was a Slack conversation between a product manager and a salesperson in Slack, talking about some things that the salesperson heard in the field, wanted to bring back to the product manager, some feedback to potentially make the product better. Next question is going to be about some of the main topics that were discussed, the most recent company-wide meeting. This was from the Zoom data set where we brought in the meeting that was recorded, transcribed it, and then added it to the combined data set. It talks about some feedback, some things related to the product itself, as well as business-related stuff where we were mentioning an upcoming company meeting and how the meeting was concluded. Some other cool stuff is, asking it about some really detailed information. In this example, we're going to talk about the current 2023 P&L, the year to date. First, we're going to ask for a summary of it. The plugin does a good job of returning just the summarized information, the information that you want to see. But then we can take it one step further. We can ask for a recreation of the table through a certain date range. And then we can ask for the data to be represented in other ways. For example, a graph based off of the revenue by month. And we'll also ask for it to represent the data in a bar chart. As we've seen in this demo, Mantium simplifies the process of aggregating, transforming, and syncing data from multiple sources, making it readily available for use with AI models like ChatGPT. By using Mantium, developers and engineers can save valuable time and resources that would otherwise be spent building complex solutions from scratch. In comparison to custom-coded solutions, Mantium offers a seamless, efficient, and user-friendly approach to managing the AI data pipeline. By leveraging the power of Mantium and its integration with Microsoft products like Azure and ChatGPT, you can effortlessly harness the potential of large language models to empower your applications and drive better decision-making in your organization. Thank you all for joining us today at Microsoft Build 2023 conference. We hope this demonstration has inspired you to consider the benefits of using Mantium to streamline your AI data pipeline. If you have any questions or would like to learn more about Mantium, please feel free to reach out to our team. We're here to help you unlock the full potential of your AI applications.